with your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello everyone, my name is Deborah Chandler. I'm from Surfside Beach, and it's time now for Carolina and Company Live, the show that keeps you informed about everything happening in the area. Now here's Amanda and Cecil, but Amanda's not here, so here's my husband, Cecil.
Hello everybody, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Thanks to my lovely wife for introducing me, and Amanda is off today. So my co-host today is Cecil Chandler. Thanks a lot. It's good to be here. And Cecil, you are looking good today. Hey, thank you. You're looking good too. Hey, we'll be back with a lot more too. But right now we've got to check on the weather. Stay with me, Cecil, okay?
I'm seeing double here, folks. That's a little bit of a scary start out there this morning. Outside-wise, yeah, it's getting a little hot, a little humid. Pier 14 camera, Myrtle Beach, showing a lot of folks heading down to the beach trying to beat the heat. But I'll tell you what, it's even hot down at the beaches right now. Not too much of a sea breeze going on, but when that sea breeze does pick up, it actually feels a little bit better. Already soaring to 94 degrees, though, in Florence. Marion, Conway, Myrtle Beach, Georgetown, King Street, you're looking at 91 right now. 88 in North Myrtle Beach, not too bad, but you factor in the humidity. We're talking those heat index values back up over 100 degrees. 103 is what it feels like in Myrtle Beach, 107 in Florence, 105 in Marion and Conway, and we'll continue to see those rise through the afternoon, 105 to 110 for those heat index values, so be careful out there. We'll be tracking a few isolated thunderstorms possible this afternoon. Right now, though, conditions are dry. Hazy sunshine out there, mid-90s for air temps by the beaches, upper 90s to around 100 degrees inland. Heat index 105 to 110. Right now, a heat advisory is in effect until 7 p.m. We will get a little relief over the weekend as this front drops in across the southeast. That means a few more thunderstorms possible, though, for your Saturday and Sunday afternoon. High temperatures will be down, though. Still hot and humid. Low 90s for the Grand Strand highs both Saturday and Sunday. Mid to upper 80s for the beginning and middle of next week. Inland areas, you're still looking for middle and upper 90s for your weekend. Low 90s to start off next week, but even hitting the upper 80s briefly on Wednesday. Certainly some nice relief coming our way. Just keep an eye to the sky for those afternoon and evening thunderstorms possible each and every day.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Where did my co-host go? I knew he wouldn't come back. You can't trust a double. You know what I'm talking about. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. And let me tell you, we've got a great show lined up today. We've got an author on. We're going to talk about Murrells Inlet. So if you love Murrells Inlet, this book is going to tell you a lot about it. And we got Backpack Buddies on, and also we're going to talk about a breakfast for the homeless. And anything else to come to mind, we're going to do it. Amanda's off today, and we've got a lot coming up. All right, first I do want to mention now, don't forget, the Olympics. Yes, sir. They start tonight. They get underway. The opening ceremony is at 7:30. There's the torch going in and all that's big exciting, so you can check it all out. The Olympics start. Now, there's a lot more going on. I want to tell you about a big show now. If you're looking for something to do tomorrow, the Myrtle Beach Car Club has a free car show at Rosalinda's Cafe in Murrells Inlet. All kinds of cool classic cars and trucks on display. And if you have one, come on down and show it off. The cruise-in starts at 11, runs until 2. There'll be plenty of music and fun. There are giveaways. I think they give trophies to the top 3, plus the best Mustang and the best Corvette. All that is tomorrow, right there at Rosalinda's, going down into Murrells Inlet, right across from the Suck, Bang, and Blow. And I will see you there in the morning. It starts at 11 o'clock. A lot of cool cars. There's a hot rod. Anything you're looking for, we've got it. All right, let's find out a little bit about today before we get started. Today's Friday, July 27th, and this is Take Your Houseplants for a Walk Day. Okay. And it's also Do Whatever You Want to Do Today. I will. It's Friday, TGIF Day. 1944, it's Bobby Gentry's birthday. She's 68 years old. You remember the song Ode to Billie Joe, 1967? A great song. 1948, Peggy Fleming, 64. The figure skater won gold medal in 1968 at the Olympics. 1975, Alex Rodriguez, 37 years old, plays for the Yankees, and they always talked about he dated Madonna. Now, this day in history was 1940. Billboard magazine starts publishing the bestseller charts, and it's been going ever since then. 1999, the late Zsa Zsa Gabor begins a three-day jail sentence for slapping a cop. Zsa Zsa. 1991, TV Guide publishes its 2000th edition. All right, here we go. Now from the know-it-all department. What was Gene Autry's horse name? Come on, anybody know that? Champion. And I got another one for you. The Lone Ranger's horse. What was his name? Silver. That is right. Silver. I got a call from the audience out there. So that's a little bit of trivia for the know-it-all department today. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. Stay with us. Let's check out Out and About with Amanda.
Today we are out and about at the Backstage Mirror Maze at Broadway at the Beach. Let's check it out.
It's a whole new idea coming to Broadway at the Beach. It's really great for families of all ages. We've had 4-year-olds to, grandparents coming in and really enjoying it.
The theme, a 1930s bank robbery. You make your way through the laser maze in the bank vault. Then try to escape from police by working your way through the mirror maze, full of high-tech lighting and sound.
All right, so this isn't your average mirror maze. This is 2,000 square feet of mirrors. Let's give it a shot. I don't even know which way to start. Okay, I'm not very good at this so far. Now, if you really want a challenge, put on the kaleidoscope glasses.
It's much more than people think just a mirror maze is. We've had people in there for, anywhere from 10 minutes to adults up to 30 minutes that honestly have been stuck at the entrance and just kept coming back the wrong way. And some people have totally given up. So it's really a lot harder than you think.
So much fun. Visit the Backstage Mirror Maze and find out what else there is to see and do here at Broadway at the Beach. Broadway at the Beach, located in Myrtle Beach. Visit BroadwayAtTheBeach.com for more details.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler from Myrtle Beach Hyundai. Everywhere I go, I'm asked, do you really drive a Hyundai? Yes, I do. I drive this Tucson 2013. Now, I'm talking about 32 miles per gallon, the best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Now, I just gave you 2 good reasons why you should be driving a Hyundai. Now, I want to ask you a question. Why aren't you driving a Hyundai? Here at Myrtle Beach Hyundai, we don't play games. We just offer good deals. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Friday TGIF. Hope everybody's got a great weekend planned now. Cindy Taylor's with us, and we're talking about the Backpack Buddies program in Myrtle Beach. It started back in 2004. They feed about 300 kids, and now they're feeding about 2,100 kids each week. And Cindy, tell me a little bit why it's gone up so much now. Explain to the people why.
Well, it's unfortunately the unemployment rate
Right.
is a huge factor. So that's the biggest part of it is the unemployment rate, and children, unfortunately, the parents don't have the funds coming in. So
And this helps them get a good meal.
it does. It helps them get a good meal on the weekend. The Backpack Buddies is actually in the school program. This year coming up, we are going to be about 2,400 backpacks, and we're in 24 schools here in Horry County. So we're very local, and we're 100% volunteers, so everything is backpacked by all of our volunteers.
Now, this is a program to make sure kids get something to eat. Now, you're seeing some of the things now in the pictures, but you brought some things with us, too. So, tell us a little bit about what these are now that you've got down here.
Well, the backpacks are actually packed, and this is peanut butter, applesauce. There's a juice box in there, ramen noodles, typically some oatmeal, and the Vienna sausage. And this is what we backpack for the weekend. Most of the time on the school year, the children will get lunch and breakfast at school.
Right.
So the backpacks are given to the children on Fridays, and they actually get to take it home so that they get to eat on the weekend, because a lot of times they'll go hungry on the weekend until they get back to school on Monday. So when they get back on Monday, they've had some
Now,
food.
this is a great program, too. How can people donate for something like this to help?
Well, we have our storage unit in Garden City. They could drop it off. We have a lot of drop-off sites throughout the local area that you could just drop off Vienna sausages. Unfortunately, last year we had to cut the Vienna sausages from the program.
Well, let me tell you, this year y'all got a program going on right now, right?
We do.
All right, I want to present, this is from me and Amanda.
Well, thank you.
This is our Vienna sausage. It's 18 cans, and it'll help with the program a little bit.
It will.
And we wanted to give something to the program there now. So all this goes on. It's going to continue to increase the way the economy is right now. It looks just bad, isn't it?
Well, unfortunately for the summer, we've been contacted by a school, and now the backpacks will definitely be up to 2,400 backpacks per week. It could change. We're not sure exactly until the school year starts.
Okay. Well, thank you a lot, Cindy. We appreciate you being with us. All right, we got a lot more coming up, so you stay with us.
Very good group. Style dance band. They play some classic R&B, some jazz, and some top 40 hits that you can sing along with and dance with. So it'll be a party all night long.
The Dead Dog Saloon was destroyed by fire early this morning. The cause is unknown.
February 22nd, 2012. A fire destroyed Dead Dog Saloon in Murrells Inlet.
It was a pretty emotional moment. The flames were through the roof, and I'm going to say they were 60, 80 feet high, and we knew we were going to lose it.
The local favorite along the Marsh Walk was reduced to rubble and ashes. But a mere 3 months later, Dead Dog is open for business.
Unbelievable, really. I mean, A&I has been here since maybe a half hour after the fire started, and they are still here today, and they have been here every single day, getting this place what it looks like right now, and it's just unbelievable. And we can't say enough about A&I.
Unbelievable is right. A&I Fire and Water Restoration came in way ahead of schedule. Crews worked around the clock to rebuild Dead Dog Saloon. This entire restoration took 83 days from start to finish.
We were hopeful, but as the progression went through, they really turned it up and said, you know, we're going to get there. We're going to get there in 90 days.
We did not think it would be able to be done in that short period of time. We came in about a month and a half ahead of schedule, but it was because our folks just worked around the clock and were committed to do the job.
Fires, floods, mold, whatever your needs, A&I Fire and Water Restoration will be there.
Well, we've been into fire and water restoration for 38 years here on the Grand Strand. We now cover the two Carolinas, and very proud of our services. We understand what the customer's needs and wants are, and we just deliver the product.
A&I, thank you very much for getting us back up and running. And everybody out there, the locals and the bikers and the tourists, come on back. We're back, and we'll have a great time this summer.
A&I Fire and Water Restoration. Call 888-881-FIRE.
Since I retired, I've been doing a lot of fishing. That's why I got this 23-foot center console. Ain't she a beaut? But my wife keeps asking me to take her to Charleston. So I got this cabin cruiser. Now she's happy, but the grandkids keep tugging at me. So I got the sport boat too. And just in case I want to do something else, I've got 10 or 11 other boats. But you know, the best part is I don't have to store them, clean them, fix them, or pay insurance. Sound too good to be true? Not at Freedom Boat Club. Get up and go.
Your viewers' rewards from Carolina and Company Live and the Freedom Boat Club. Register to win a trial membership with the Freedom Boat Club. All you have to do is send us an email to viewersrewards@gmail.com. That's viewersrewards@gmail.com.
And that's right. Check out the Freedom Boat Club. Get you a free trial. Now we're going to talk a little bit about an author. It's called Images of America, Murrells Inlet. And Stephen Strickland's with us. Stephen, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good today. Pleasure to be here.
It's good to see you here. Now, tell me, this has got some great pictures in it. I mean, there's some neat stuff in this book.
This is a treasure trove of old family photos that I have begged, borrowed, stole from a lot of old friends in Murrells Inlet.
Well, I mean, what made you come up wanting to put a book together like this?
Well, at first, I did not know that I was doing a book. It was something that God put in my path.
Right.
I got a group of photographs from my grandmother and looked at them and didn't recognize anybody in there.
Really?
So I asked my mother about it, and she maybe knew about 30%, so we had to go back to my great aunt, and she helped me identify a bunch of them. And once we did that, I realized all of these photographs that I have in a box, if I don't understand who these people are and what was going on and get the story, it'd be lost with all of the people that are passing.
All right, we're talking about Murrells Inlet from 1910 until, what, a little bit after Hugo, or
right around the Hugo time frame is where the pictures cover. The majority of it is from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, but I've got some older pictures from the 1910s and 1920s, and then got a few of the newer ones from the 1980s, particularly around the Hugo, because that was an event that shaped Murrells Inlet.
Well, let me tell you, I've looked through this book, and it's very amazing. It's got a lot of groups in it. It talks about families, talks about school kids. It shows you a little bit of everything. Now, where can they find this book?
This book is about at any retail outlet in Murrells Inlet. You can go to Drunken Jack's, you can go to Russell's, Lee's Inlet Kitchen, Lee's Pharmacy. Most of the major bookstores will have them, Barnes & Noble's, Books A Million, but come on down to Murrells Inlet and see part of the history.
Yeah, you talking about Russell's Raw Bar down in Murrells Inlet?
Russell's and Murrells Inlet.
Oh, you do a lot.
That's
some very
I grew
cool
up
stuff.
with him and
Did
his
you?
family.
Well, I'm sorry for you.
I spent a lot of time
kidding.
with them.
I'm just kidding. I mean, it's just so cool to look at these pictures, and what's so amazing, if you've ever lived in this area, people will recognize a lot of these pictures.
Oh yes, and it's been really a nice outpouring of, you know, everybody in the community has come together, and they went back and looked at these pictures, and they got to relive some of the old times from Murrells Inlet. So it's been really great.
All right. Well, Stephen, we wish you a lot of luck with that, and we thank you. You've got his T-shirt made up and his hat and everything. Thank you a lot, Stephen.
Thank you
we
so
appreciate
much.
it. Stay with us. We've got a lot more coming up. We're going to talk about feeding the homeless. That's coming up.
CarolinaLive.com has partnered with area businesses to bring you Carolina Live deals. You'll save from 50 to 70% off on area best services, restaurants, and attractions.
Today's Carolina Live feature deal is get an all-day water park pass and combo meal pass for only $20 to Wild Water and Wheels.
It's all-day water park fun for only $20. All week, full park pass upgrades are available at the park. Wild Water and Wheels is a must-do for local and tourists alike and continues to lead family entertainment on the Grand Strand. Wild Water and Wheels has over a dozen water attractions, as well as go-karts, bumper boats, kiddie rides, and mini golf. So save some money and head to Wild Water and Wheels to cool down.
So get your all-day water park and combo meal pass for only $20 today.
Save money today by going to CarolinaLive.com and clicking on the Carolina Live Deals link. It's that easy. Carolina Live Deals, only on CarolinaLive.com.
It's time for the Craftsman Summer Classic, August 3rd through 5th, Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Celebrating 30 years with 3 big days, thousands of creations, hundreds of artists and craftsmen, something for every style, taste, and budget. Big savings at craftshow.com.
There's a real job in your future.
I was working in the service industry when I decided to go to college. I weighed my options and chose Ori Georgetown because it offered the best future in engineering technology. My professors were first rate. They taught me technical skills I needed and helped me land a great job. And best of all, HGTC courses transfer, so everything I've learned counts towards my bachelor's degree in engineering. Try engineering technology at Ori Georgetown.
Apply online at hgtc.edu.
Committed to making the Grand Strand more than just a regional drive-to destination, the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce promotes the Grand Strand globally, investing public and private funds to attract millions of visitors with a dynamic multimedia advertising campaign.
The Chamber also heavily promotes affordable flights in dozens of cities.
Promote, protect, improve. The Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, working for you.
Join the fun! The Craftsman Summer Classic, August 3rd through 5th, Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Made in America at its best. Endless choices. Traditional, contemporary, functional, funky. Always something new. The Craftsman Summer Classic. Save big at craftshow.com.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, coming up August 6th, we'll be celebrating National Health Week, and the Little River Medical Center is holding a breakfast in connection with National Health Week to feed the homeless. Now, they've done this in the past, and last year they fed about 160 homeless. Now, Myra's with me right now to tell me a little more about that. Myra, talk to me about that. That's something neat to do.
Yes, it is, and thank you for having me over here. Well, we have thousands of homeless in the Myrtle Beach area, and every year we do a homeless breakfast to celebrate National Health Week, as you said. Remember that also due to the economy, the amount of the homeless has increased. We also have children with parents that are homeless.
Wow.
Little River Medical Center provides free medical, dental, and medication to these homeless individuals. We have a tremendous number of individuals living out in the woods, in tents. Also, we have children living in the woods as well.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
It is really very difficult to believe. Unfortunately, it is a reality.
Well, Little River Medical Center is doing a lot to help. I mean, that is very good. Now, the breakfast itself, where's the breakfast going to be
The
held?
breakfast is going to be at our Health Access site. We do have 5 sites, and it's on 1075 Mr. Joe White Avenue. That's our Health Access homeless clinic, as some of us know it.
And that's where you're going to feed everybody.
And
right
that's
there.
where we're going to feed everyone. This year, we expect probably close to 200, maybe even more.
Well, I think that's a great thing, Little River, you know, that Little River Medical Center is doing.
Yes.
And you provide them with free, all that health care that you're talking.
Yes, it is. Otherwise, you can imagine what the hospitals will be bombarded with so many individuals seeking basic health. Some of our homeless have serious, chronic, acute illnesses. We see individuals with spider bites, snake bites, dehydration, you name it. We have a lot of diabetics. We also have a lot of individuals with high blood pressure as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Tell them again now what the breakfast is going to be for the homeless.
Breakfast is going to be this coming Wednesday, Wednesday, August the 8th, from 8 to 10:30, and it's 1075 Mr. Joe White Avenue, right there in the heart of Myrtle Beach.
All right. Myra, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I'll tell you, I want to thank Little River Medical Center for what they're doing to help the homeless, because these people need help.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with more on Carolina and Company Live.
When you need tires, where do you go?
Everyone here at Surfside Bowling goes to Mason Tire.
When your brakes are squeaking, where do you go? Mason Tire. Excuse me, sir, when you need a tune-up, where do you go?
I go to Mason Tire.
Why the why? Here's why. We have a swimming pool and offer swimming lessons for children and adults. There's a lot of water in our area. Make sure your kids are safe by teaching them to swim at the YMCA. 449-YMCA.
Shopping for a good used car, truck, or SUV? Go to AutoWorldOfConway.com. Browse over 200 vehicles by make, model, or type. Pick out a car, pre-qualify online. It's never been easier. Whenever and wherever you want to. AutoWorldOfConway.com. Good cars for good people.
My oldest doesn't turn 16 for 9 years and 5 months. Until then, I'm the chauffeur. That's why I love fuel rewards at Lowe's Foods. For every $100 I spend on groceries, I save 5 cents on each gallon of gas. Now I don't need to empty my wallet just to fill an empty tank. I'm already going grocery shopping. Now I save on gas every time I do it. Yeah, that makes my day.
Lowe's Foods. Good for you.
The average homeowner gets hit with over 20 electrical spikes a day. When a power surge hits your home, it can ruin thousands of dollars in electronics and appliances. Don't take the risk of losing priceless data on your home computer. Mr. Sparky offers whole house surge protection that's more affordable than your homeowner's deductible. Remember, surge strips are not enough. Ask us how you can receive additional discounts on any of our electrical services. Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician.
When you guys get your car serviced, where do you go?
Mason Tire.
Excuse me, sir, when you need your truck serviced, where do you go?
At Lanes, we take our trucks to Mason Tire.
Excuse me, ma'am, when you need an oil change, where do you go?
Home of the $17.95 oil change, Mason Tire.
The man in the hat makes buying a car easy. Click AutoWorldOfConway.com for over 200 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Click to get pre-approved for on-lot financing. It's never been easier. Click, click, and drive. AutoWorldOfConway.com. Good cars for good people.
Looking for a line of clothing that will make your man look his best? Butler's Fine Men Clothing in Florence is the store. Looking for a suit? No problem. How about a sports coat? You can find it all right here at Butler's Fine Men Clothing. Any kind of tie you're looking for or bow tie, you'll find it here. The hottest new craze is Southern tied shirts. They have all colors in casual and dress shirts, complete in-house alterations. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, helping men look better for more than 2 decades. And Butler's over in Florence, that's my new clothing, people. They make me look good all the time. You know, you can only do so much, but I want to thank Butler's for doing that. Now I want to mention the fact that we're always looking for interesting and fun things to put on Carolina and Company Live. Now, if you have a hobby, you collect things or stuff like that, you know, we want to tell you about it. Now, we want you on the show. Now I want to show you a picture here. This is the Biscotti TV phone. People are always sending me neat stuff to show. Now, this is a neat way to hook up and see families on your big screen TV. You know, a lot of people do it on their computers, but you can install this HDMI cable between the HDMI out and the input on your TV, and you can talk to everybody. Now, isn't that cool? You need to check on that. You can find it online. Biscotti TV phone. Learn more about that online. You can check it out. But as I was talking about, we're always also looking for inventors, too. Now, if you've invented something, you know, anything in the world and you're waiting on a patent or whatever, you still have it, and you want to do it, bring it in. We'll show it. Now, animal tricks, how about some animal tricks? We'd love to have some animal tricks. You got an animal that can talk? I know a lot of you have pets out there. Now, if you have some kind of pet that you'd like to show us doing some kind of pet tricks, we'd love to have you on the show. That's right. All right, let's check out the picture of the day now. There's Amanda from Thursday. Yesterday, she was making a blizzard at Carolina Forest, and all the money going to the Children's Miracle Network over in Florence. So thank you so much for being here. Amanda will be back Monday, and I'll be back with her. And I don't know where Cecil went to. My other guy, I lost him. I don't know. We'll see you. See you Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.